Hey guys! I just celebrated my second year on the keto diet, so I wanted to come on here and talk about it. In June of 2017, I started keto along with intermittent fasting, and by June of 2018, I had lost 20 pounds. I went from a size 12 to a size 6. Going into the second year, I was on maintenance for a while, and then I decided to lose a few more pounds. So I lost 5 more pounds and went down to a size 4. Ever since then, I've been back on maintenance. During my second year on keto, I learned some new things. The most important thing was that I needed to increase my protein. I was only eating about 50 grams a day, and I was concerned that wasn't enough. So I started researching this, and I happened upon Tammy from the YouTube channel Keto Chaos. She talks a lot about the importance of protein, and she does a higher protein version of keto herself, and she has lost over 190 pounds. And then another channel that I follow is McWowie, and she also does the higher protein version of keto and lost 170 pounds. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but a lot of older people have loose, deflated looking skin that just hangs off of their bones, and that's because they're not getting enough protein. And that is called sarcopenia, which is muscle wasting that happens in older people. And this happens because as you get older, it's harder for the body to utilize protein. So that means you need to eat more protein, and at least double probably from what you're used to eating. Probably 100 grams or more of animal protein. So that's what I've been doing. I have gone from 50 to 90 grams, and I'm going to push it up to 120 grams. It's just really hard after eating so little protein for me, because I just can't eat that much. So I have to build up to it gradually. And to help me out with the protein, I got this little digital scale so I can measure it. Another thing I learned in year 2 was about the importance of electrolytes. If I start to get fatigued, I know that means I need more sodium. And what I do is I just take a few pinches of salt and put it in my mouth. And something else that was happening to me, after a night of dancing, a lot of times I would get foot spasms or toe spasms, and I realized that when I'm out dancing, I'm not drinking enough water, and so I get dehydrated, and that makes you lose more electrolytes. So what I did was I got this supplement. This is called Light Show, and I only take it on Saturday night, and ever since then I haven't had a problem. Another thing I wanted to talk about is cheat days. Ever since I was about 4 months into the diet, I started incorporating one cheat day a week. And that day, I just have whatever I want. Sometimes, most of the time, I'll have a couple pieces of pizza, and I like to have popcorn, and then I'll have a real dessert. But I just have a normal size serving. And then the next day, I get right back on the keto diet, and I don't have any problems from it. Now, talking about the food that I like to eat, most of the time for breakfast, I like to have a couple pieces of bacon, an egg with salsa, cheese, and sour cream, and sometimes I'll have Greek yogurt with that because it's high in protein and low in fat. It's 0 fat, as a matter of fact. For lunch, I'll often have whey protein, and I put it in my coffee, and the one I'm using is from Isopure. This is the Dutch chocolate flavor. That really helps me out, and it doesn't have any fat either. So that's good for the lower fat version of keto. For dinner, I always have some kind of meat, and I may or may not have a vegetable, but I always try to have a little bit of my homemade sauerkraut because it has a lot of probiotics. That's about it for now. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. Also, if you would like more information, I did a blog post on that, and it will be linked in the description box below. So, hope you're having a great day. Bye. You're just the cutest thing ever. Mama's boy. Oh my.